Hello, I'm Chef Vivien, French chef. Today, leek, one of my favorite vegetable, leek. The white part, the green part, even the roots are eatable in the leek. Today, the French famous recipe, Poireau vinaigrette. The nice recipe in all bouillon, which is the name of brasserie in Paris or wherever now in France. Typical cheap restaurant, French restaurant that you go for business lunch, and usually you have grated carrots, you have eggs with mayonnaise or leeks with vinaigrette. So today we will do the typical leeks with vinaigrette, but with a Chef Vivien touch, so a bit gastronomic, with product that you have in your stocks, with simple product that you can find in your shelves. So let's go to wash it first. How to wash a leek, so I pre-wash it. But now what I want to show you, it's the green part you can cut about here. And all dirty, all dust is here, between leaves. So to remove them, you make a cross like this, then like this, and here you can see all the dust here. So now it's open and we can wash it properly, wash it like this. Well, this knot is not so dirty, but it's ideal to show you how to clean properly. And now we have a clean leek. Today I won't use this green part, but you can use it for soups, you can use it for green oils, you can use it for stocks, veggie stocks, veal stock, chicken stock, whatever stock, and other many recipes that you can imagine. You can boil them as well and make a terrine with white and green part also. But today, okay, let's concentrate like the typical recipe. So we remove the roots like this, and we cut some tronçons, we say in French, a piece of some cylinder, like this. Here I have just boiling water, so you put a big amount of salt. When it's boiling water, you put your leek and you go for usually 10, 12, 15 minutes depending on the season, the size of the leek. When it's done, we will use a knife to control if it's done. When it's done, you control if the knife easily go inside, so it's ready, and you take off from the pan. It's not obligation to cool it down, because this recipe you like when it's sweet and soft leek. If it's a bit too firm, it's not nice. It's too fibery, not so nice. So usually I let it cool down like this, not stop the cooking process. Now it's time for the second important thing of the recipe. It's sauce vinaigrette. Typical French dressing, sometimes you will learn French dressing, it's the sauce for all our salad, green salad, carrot salad, celery salad, all salad that we have. And usually we use mustard, but for this recipe, to give a twist, I use with seeds. Old, we call it old style mustard. So we need mustard, we need salt, black pepper, and now it's time for vinegar. Our vinegar, red wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar, Jerez vinegar. In this case will be Jerez vinegar. You can use some aromatized vinegar also. For instance, elderflower vinegar. If you are in the middle of spring, start elderflower. Flower of elderflower, you can use this vinegar, and after you will play with the flour. We mix to dissolve the salt in the mustard and in the vinegar. And now I will use a mix of sunflower oil and olive oil. You can use colza as well. Okay, olive oil. Now we make an emulsion. So it's time to try. It's perfect. A bit more of acidity. Up for freshness, and it's okay. It's done. So the sauce, the leeks. After a while, when you cannot burn your hands, you can put your leeks on a paper. And we will play with your shelves or with your fridge or your shelf and your fridge. The sea, not the sea, the forest, whatever. So today I propose you some pickles of cucumbers, little cornichon of chili pepper, guindilla, some hazelnut, capers, anchovies or marinated anchovies and salty anchovies, and boiled egg. And from this we will create a nice leek vinaigrette. So it's a little bit in your imagination, the way to dress in a round form, straight. I will make it straight like I do usually in my house right now. So the idea is to cut the pickles in a little cubes. The cornichon pickles in a little cubes. Could call it brunoise. This, what is called in Spain guindilla, it's a little green pepper marinated. Some little slice like this. Capers, this is mini capers, so just cut in 2 or 3 pieces like this, not chopped, just cut. Marinated anchovies, little pieces to give some sourness and taste of sea. Now the usual anchovy fillet in salt and in oil for the salty and the umami, also in small pieces. Voilà, we prepare all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like the number 7, 7 days a week. Boiled egg can be a quail egg as well. Perfectly cooked. In this case it's 8 minutes in boiling water. And this is in little cubes, and never overcook eggs. It's not nice flavor. Okay, half egg will be enough. And finally, to give a crispy taste and a bit of forest, toasted hazelnut. Just crush like this, up or in 2 pieces. And now we go for the dressing. You take your parts of leeks, cut in 2. Hop. You dress as you want. You can play with the colors, the white and the green and the yellow, because finally you have 3 colors in a leek. And now it's vinaigrette. And be generous with vinaigrette. You cover your leek like this. Like this. What we like in the leek with vinaigrette is the vinaigrette. And now you play with cornichon, a bit there, like this. The pepper, not so much because it's a bit spicy. Need to put a bit of everything everywhere. Okay, capers, the egg. Well, egg is not obligation, but it gives a bit of gourmandise. Give a bit of gourmandise, and we used to have, because in the brasserie, because we also sell egg mayonnaise, so every time I boil eggs. Marinated anchovies. For the taste of the sea, it's also very tasty with grey little shrimps from Great Britain, from the north of France. Now the salty anchovies. We quite finish with hazelnut. For the crispy, if you don't like hazelnut, if you have allergy in hazelnut, you can substitute by nothing or by crouton. You cut this in little cubes, fry in oil and butter in a pan, and put crouton instead of this. But with hazelnut, if you like, it's very tasty. And we finish with herbs and fresh parsley chopped that you every time have in a brasserie to finish the typical French old-style dressing. A pinch of parsley, important because it's for to make it nice, but also for taste. Taste of chlorophyll. Okay, this is a green oil that I used to do every time with something. In this case, it's the green part with many oil, natural oil like grape seeds or sunflower oil, and you mix and you blend with the green part of leek and some natural oil, and you blend it in a blender. You let it macerate, and after you filter. And you have a green oil, very tasty. And just some drops, like this, because it's strong, but it's reinforced the taste of leek, because it's the main subject. It's leek. And we have our very nice leek vinaigrette Chef Vivien. And now it's time to try. Delicious. You have the leek, you have the vinaigrette, coming hazelnut, a bit of anchovies, salty, sour, capers, boom, 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 makes like music in your mouth. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe to this channel.